If you're looking for one of the most affordable hard bed covers for your 2024 or newer Toyota Tacoma, this Proven Ground Easy Hard Fold Tonneau cover is a great choice to check out. Now this is a good option for the Tacoma owner who's looking for a simple and straightforward bed cover that's easy to use on a day-to-day basis with a lightweight yet hardy design. Now this appeals to the Tacoma owner who likes the seamless appearance of a soft cover but needs the additional security and toughness that a hard cover brings to the table, offering a good balance out of the look and the function on your truck. Now this features a tri-fold design that's very easy to flip open and access your things whenever you need to with the release of 2 clamps on the back towards the tailgate. Now thanks to the hybrid build of the cover, it's also very lightweight in comparison to our other hard cover options, being great especially for lifted applications where you may have to use a little bit more effort because of the added height, balancing everything out for you. Now this can also strap to the back of the bulkhead as you see here. It clamps down in the back if you need to drive with it open for extra room for larger items, and when the cover is closed, it does a really good job at protecting whatever smaller gear that you have inside of your bed from the elements and any wannabe thieves. Now speaking of security, the cover also locks with the tailgate to ensure that no one can get into your bed or into this bed cover, which offers a little bit more peace of mind. Now this has a pretty tough build, but as I mentioned, it's also lightweight thanks to the materials used in the construction. Now this includes some tough panels. They are made of a thick plastic construction, and it has a powder-coated aluminum frame to support the cover and allow that tri-fold operation. Now on top of the cover, there's a marine-grade, weather-resistant vinyl material. It is grained for that soft top and seamless appearance. The cover is also very minimal, including just the cover and a few clamps as far as the hardware is concerned, and brackets to hold it on to the front and back of your truck, as well as an Allen key, which is really the only tool that you'll need here. Now this also comes with durable rubber gaskets or seals around the side, as well as foam seals to make sure that everything is fitting properly and keeping the elements out when it's mounted up on the back of your truck. Now this is about $450, again being one of your most affordable choices for a bed cover in the category. Now again, this is as simple as it gets when it comes to a hardcover, which is great if you don't want a complicated setup or any features that may not fit into your lifestyle. Now with being a no-fuss system, it also brings a good amount of security to the table, a sleek appearance with the soft top or the vinyl on top, and it's very easy to use on a day-to-day basis and lightweight, making it a great choice if those are the key features that you're looking for out of a tonneau cover when it comes to your Tacoma. Install here really couldn't get any easier. As I said, it includes the only tool that you'll need, so it's a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it should only take about an hour to get this completed and mounted up to the back of your truck. At this point, I'm gonna hand it over to one of our installers here. They're gonna show you a detailed breakdown on how you can get this bolted up. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
What's up guys? Today we're gonna be doing a tonneau cover on our Tacoma, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so we're starting off with the tailgate down because we're going to need to install our clamps first. Now we're going to utilize our cargo rail platform, so we're going to need to pop the end caps off of these. So you just push in, pop that out of place. Then we're going to grab our double nut plate and slide that into our cargo rail. Now you're going to need 2 of these for each side, so we'll get this first one in, and you can do the same thing for the other 3 rails. Then once you're done, you can reinstall the end caps. Now that we've got those nut plates in place, we're going to grab our cover and lay this in place and get it situated so we can line up our clamps to where they need to be. So we're going to take the end with the weather strip seal, place that at our bulkhead of our bed. We'll lay this down. You want that seal to land right flush with your bulkhead, and we can unclamp this. We're going to fold our cover out. This is going to help us get everything lined up the way we want. Now it is going to be a little bit stiff, but we're just going to get a general idea of where this is supposed to land. Then we're going to fold this back up, and we'll get our forward clamp set. So now we're going to loosely install our hook portion of our clamps onto our nut plate. So we're going to grab our provided Allen bolts with lock washers and flat washers, get these through, get these started into those nut plates. Now you do have multiple positions you can put these. The lowest setting is going to provide the most clamping. And once you have this one in, you can do the same thing for the other 3 clamps. So now we're going to get our cover side of our clamps ready. So just for demonstration purposes, I have this folded up to give you a better view. So you're going to grab onto this locking mechanism, pop it off, and you want to slide it in a bit. This hook right here is going to clamp onto the clamps we added to our rails. So we're going to set those in position. If we need to adjust our clamps on our rails at all, we can do that while they're still loose. So we'll do that for both sides of these forward clamps. So now we can slide our clamp into position. We want our threaded rod to be facing straight down, so this will lock in. Make sure that lines up. Before we clamp that down, we're going to grab our provided Allen wrench, tighten down our bolts. We'll get this back into position. Tighten up our hand nut. And once you have this one set, you can do the same thing for the other side. So now that we have our forward clamps on, we're going to fold our cover out again and set our rear clamps. Once again, this is going to have a locking mechanism that you want to pop out and fold in. We're going to get this close, bring this out so we can line it up. So now we have our clamp lined up. Yet again, we're going to take our provided Allen wrench and tighten these bolts down. Get this one locked in, and we'll do the same thing for the other side. Now once you've got your rear clamps in place and you want to lock this in position for a trip or anything like that, you can take your provided cotter pin, pop that through, and lock that in position. That'll prevent this from opening, and you can do the same thing for the other side. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our proven ground easy hard fold tonneau cover for your 24 to current Tacoma. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Tacoma, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.